The budget tabled on Thursday suffers from a profound lack of imagination. Not only does it not come forward with any measures to plug the 90% drop in revenue generated by the fantastic drop in oil prices, it really doesn't do anything concrete to diversify Alberta's economy. It talks about creating 100,000 jobs, but it really doesn't talk about what those jobs look like. And it certainly doesn't match the number of jobs that have been lost in the oil patch in the last year. This is a government that needs to do something bold. They say that a crisis is a terrible thing to waste. And from this perspective, given the size of the deficit, the amount of money the government's going to be borrowing, the fact it puts the credit rating at risk, one would, as an Albertan, would expect to see some tangible measurements that the government will be measured against once these programs are put in place. And judging from what was tabled on Thursday, the only thing we know is that we have a big deficit, that the debt's going to get higher, that there really isn't a good plan to plug the revenue hole other than the carbon levy, and that leaves Alberta really twisting in the wind from an economic growth perspective that is sustainable and ultimately, which is what we need, is diversified so that we're not as dependent on the resource sector as we come through this current downturn.